right, we are back here for race number 2 with the Dirt Slingers Monday Night Thunder Series here at Limaland. Looks like we got about 27 cars, I believe, into the server. So a little bit, but it's going to go quick here at the Bull Ring. Limaland is a great racetrack here. Top 10 in practice was Jeremy Isabel, David Diller, KEVIN Loveys, Kevin Click, Ernie Williams, Michael Sheridan, Josh Stanky, Joe Isabel, Nathan Davis, and Kevin Hanley. Going to get ready to send it to tonight's national anthem. So we're going to send it to the national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, got about a minute left here in qualifying. I believe everybody's taking a lap. It looks like KEVIN Loveys, I think, is the last one. Max Stambaugh is current fast qualifier, 11.361. Looks like KEVIN Loveys is done. I believe everybody is taking time. It looks like KEVIN Loveys did not record a time. Might have hit the wall a couple times. Likes and shares to the broadcast. That would be greatly appreciated. See, Angela's back, ready to roll for race number 2. So, Max Stambaugh, Michael Sheridan, David Diller, Mason Hannigan, Jeremy Isabel, Joe Isabel, Kevin Hanley, Josh Stanky, Kevin Click, and John LaPresto. Concluding the Lucas Oil qualifying session. Lucas Oil pole fast time qualifier looks like it's going to be Max Stambaugh. I believe we're going to get set up for 4 heat races. We're going to have 8 laps. All right, 4 heat races coming on to the racetrack now. Going to have a big announcement here coming. Things are getting closely to finalize here with the Dirt Racing Network and the Dirt Racing and the Dirt Slingers. So we got a big announcement coming this week. Hopefully we can announce it before Thursday. But so it's going to be a big race here coming in June, so it's going to be kind of fun. Got some money involved as well. So, going to finalize that this week. We'll have it on the page, and we'll talk about it on Thursday, I believe, hopefully. So. All right, waiting for 2 to grid. Waiting for one more now. Starting on the pole. Still waiting on one more. Waiting for Shea Paulo, 2 grid. All right, starting on the pole. In the Sandbagger Sim Team, Greg Dahlman Racing, number 5 from Tampa, Florida. That is Max Stambaugh. Starting in second is going to be Jeremy Isabel. Starting third in the Brent Marks Racing Sim Team, Alkaline 88, Wicked Cushion, number 25 from Ontario, Ohio. That is Kevin Click. Starting in the 4th spot in the number 714, that is Josh Indick. Starting 5th in the number 21, Elbows Up Sim Sports Machine, the overall photography from Hanford, California, that is Shea Paulo. And starting in 6th in the Dirt Racing Network, Alzheimer's Awareness, number 14, that is Jeff Peterson. And starting in 7th in the 54, that is Matt Westfall. All right, going 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A main, top 2 to the pole dash. Pitch truck's off. Green flag in the air. Working through turns 1 and 2. Max Stambaugh into turns 3 and 4. Kevin Click in the 2nd spot. Jeremy Isabel in 3rd. Shea Paulo in 4th. Josh Indick, Matt Westfall, Jeff Peterson. Stambaugh off turn number 2. Turn number 4 through turns 1 and 2. Max Stambaugh, Kevin Click, Jeremy Isabel, Shea Paulo. Max Stambaugh, Kevin Click, the front 2 still out front. 4 laps to go. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Click dives to the inside. Stambaugh right up against the outside fence. Side by side at the line. 3 to go that time. Stambaugh and Click. Jeremy Isabel still riding in 3rd. Shea Paulo, Josh Indick, Matt Westfall, Jeff Peterson. But Max Stambaugh going to see 2 laps to go this time in heat race number 1, presented by Super Clean. White flag going to be in the air this time for Max Stambaugh off turn number 4. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Max Stambaugh going to win heat race number 1, presented by Super Clean. Kevin Click 2nd, Jeremy Isabel 3rd, Shea Paulo, Josh Indick, Jeff Peterson, and Matt Westfall. All right, going to clear, get heat race number 2. What's up, Sammy? How are you, man? All right, heat 2 going to come on to the racetrack, presented by Sign It Up, Wraps, Signs, and Graphics. All right, all 7 cars onto the racetrack. Starting on the pole in the Brent Marks Racing Sim Team, Baps Auto Supply, Wicked Cushion, number 15 from Farmington, Minnesota, that is Michael Sheridan. Starting in the 2nd spot in the number 6, that is Joe Isabel. Starting 3rd in the 257, that is John Lopresto. Starting 4th in the UDSRA, Forrest Weggs and Casey, number 73 from St. Louis, Missouri, that is Larry Moody. Starting in the 5th spot in the Casey's General Store, number 4 from Des Moines, Iowa, that is Jason Randolph. Starting 6th in the Sparks Team Racing, Sparks Team Marketing, number 1 from Hillsboro, Oregon, that is Brett Bennett. And starting in 7th in the 13, that's Cody Kelly. 7 cars going 8 laps, top 3 to tonight's A main, top 2 to the pole dash. Getting ready to go green here off turn number 4. Sheridan and Isabel. Pace truck's off. Green flag. Good jump by Sheridan through turns 1 and 2 into turns 3 and 4. Sheridan off turn number 4. We'll lead lap number 1. Joe Isabel second. John LaPresto third. Larry Moody, Jason Randolph, the top 5. Sheridan and Isabel pulling away from third place. Larry Moody through turns 3 and 4. 5 laps to go for Michael Sheridan. Here in heat race number 2, presented by Sign It Up. 4 laps to go this time. Michael Sheridan's going to see 3 to go this time. Larry Moody closing in on Joe Isabel for that second spot. Two to go this time. Larry Moody going to get a run from John LaPresso with the white flag in the air. A little bit of contact. Larry Moody going to keep his foot in the gas, going to fall back to 5th. Sheridan, white flag, checkered flag in the air. Michael Sheridan will win heat race number 2, presented by Sign It Up. Joe Isabel second, John LaPresto third. Jason Randolph will come home in 4th. Larry Moody, Cody Kelly, and Brett Bennett. All right, heat 3, coming out to the racetrack now, presented by Scott King's Design. Wait now, one more to grid. There he is. Got 7 to grid. Starting on the pole here in the Elida Machine and Tool number 554 from Elida, Ohio, that is David Diller. Starting in second spot in the Cadillac, number 110 from Albany, New York, that is Kevin Hanley. Starting third in the Miles Jansen Racing D2 Race Designs, number 67 from Duluth, Minnesota, that is Miles Jansen. Starting at fourth in the 21, that is Matt Yorker. Starting fifth in the Alcatraz Racing J8 Graphics, number 49 from Tulare, California, that is Jeff Herrick. Starting in sixth in the UDSRA Highside Racewear Fastlane Speedway Engines, number 56 from Livingston, Montana, that is David Flick. And starting in seventh in the 47, that is Kevin Loveys. 7 cars going 8 laps, top 3 to tonight's A main, top 2 the pole dash. Well, I appreciate you tuning in there again. Tim with the watch party, getting ready for heat race number 3, presented by Scott King's Designs. Here we go, green flag. David Diller, Miles Jansen out front. Kevin Hanley in the third spot. Jeff Herrick, gets into Kevin Hanley. Both cars go around. Caution on the racetrack. Looks like Jeff Herrick got in there just a little too hot. Herrick went down the back straight, dove into turn number 3. A little too hot, got into Kevin Hanley. Both cars go around to bring out the first caution of the evening here in race number 2. Caution laps do count here in the heat races and the consolations. Patricia, hopefully you're staying safe as well. Appreciate you coming and tuning in, watch the race with us here tonight. It's going to be David Diller, Miles Jansen, Matt Yorker, Kevin Loveys, David Flick, Kevin Hanley, and Jeff Herrick. Looks like we're going to have 4 laps to go. Going to go green next time. Four laps to go. Pace truck's off. Green flag. David Diller, Miles Jansen, KEVIN Loveys, Matt Yorker side by side for the third and final transfer spot. 3 laps to go this time. Still side by side going into turn number 1. Matt Yorker on the bottom. KEVIN Loveys going to take over third. Might get in the outside fence. He does. David flicks right there. KEVIN Loveys going to go around. Jeff Herrick involved there. We watched that one live. KEVIN Loveys came off turn number 2. Got into the outside fence. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. David Flick slid up both cars. Then Jeff Herrick came piling in. That is going to do it for heat race number 3, presented by Scott King's Design. David Diller going to pick up the victory. Miles Jansen in second, and Matt Yorker will finish in third. David Diller will win heat race number 3, presented by Scott King's Design. Miles Jansen, Matt Yorker to tonight's A main. Everybody else to the consolations. Going to get heat race number 4, presented by Red Lobster. Coming on to the racetrack. Going to have 6 cars. Pretty stacked heat race coming on to the racetrack. Looks like we're going to have 4 Black Diamond Motorsports machines coming on here. Looks like Josh Stanky, a fresh new paint out here. Waiting for one more. Waiting for one more to grid. Not sure where he went. There he is. All right, starting on the pole in the Black Diamond Motorsports machine. The UDTV TimsSims Sim Styles number 1, Pittsburgh, Indiana. That is Mason Hannigan. Starting in the second spot in the Black Diamond Motorsports. TimsSims Ultimate Dirt TV 19 design number 80 from Plymouth, Wisconsin. That is Josh Stanky. Starting third in the Black Diamond Motorsports. UDTV 19 design TimsSims number 36 from Sellersburg, Indiana. That is Nathan Davis. Starting fourth in the Black Diamond Motorsports. UDTV TimsSims number 91 from Lima, Ohio. That is Ernie Williams. Starting at fifth in the Elbows Up Sim Sport, over-the-wall photography number 25, that is Richie Preston. And starting in sixth in the 175, that is Anthony LaPresto. Pretty stacked heat race here for the final heat race of the evening. Heat race number 4, presented by Red Lobster. Going to go 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A-main, top 2 to the pole dash. Other 3 will go to the consolations. Getting ready to go green. Pace truck's off. Green flag. Mason Hannigan, Josh Stanky, the front 2. 3 wide behind him. Ernie Williams, Nathan Davis, Richie Preston. Oh, we got one into the fence. Anthony LaPresto into the outside fence. Going to keep his foot in the gas. Foot in the gas. He's going to, looks like he might take it to pit road. He's going to be done. Hannigan and Stanky, a little bit of contact down the back straightaway. Josh Stanky going to dive to the inside. Hannigan on the outside, side by side, going into turn number 1, a complete lap number 3. Looks like Mason Hannigan will take it going into turns 3 and 4. Ernie Williams scraping the outside fence there, going into turn number 3. Hannigan, Stanky, Williams, Davis, Preston, the top 5. The 5 cars running on the racetrack. 3 laps to go this time. I think Josh got the wall there off turn number 4. Still going strong. Going to see 2 laps to go this next time by for race leader Mason Hannigan. And back here, Davis still riding in 4th. Richie Preston in 5th. Mason Hannigan going to see the white flag this time. Stanky's going to go on the outside looking for that race lead on the outside. Checkered flag in the air. Oh, contact between those 2 drive. Mason Hannigan's going to win. Ernie Williams will finish in 2nd. Nathan Davis 3rd. I think Josh is going to finish in 4th. And Richie Preston will bring it home in 5th. Crazy finish to that race there. Looks like we're going to go right. Going to go right to the B main. Everybody in the B main. Looks like we're going to take the top 8. Going to have 15 laps for the B main. Looks like we're going to have 15 cars. Moving right along here at the Limaland Raceway Motorsports Park. Waiting for about 5 more to grid. Waiting for one more. There we go. Starting on the pole in the number 21, that is Shea Paulo. Starting his outside in the 4, that is Jason Randolph. Starting third will be Kevin Hanley. Fourth will be Josh Stanky. Fifth will be Josh Indick. 6th will be Larry Moody. 7th will be Kevin Loveys. 8th, Richie Preston. 9th, Jeff Peterson. 10th, Cody Kelly. 11th, Jeff Herrick. 12th, Anthony LaPresto. 13th, Matt Westfall. 14th, Brett Bennett. And 15th will be David Flick. 15 cars going 15 laps. Top 8 to the rear of tonight's A main. In tonight's B main, presented by General Tires. Once we're done here with the B main, we're going to get the Wicked Cushion Esports pole dash coming onto the racetrack. Going to have 8 cars going 8 laps to decide the first 4 rows of tonight's A main. But we got to settle it. Got to get 8 more into the A with the B main here. About ready to go green. Green flag. Great jump by Shea Paulo through turns 1 and 2. Jason Randolph, Kevin Hanley, Josh Stanky going 3 wide into turn number 3. 3 wide off turn number 4. Kevin Hanley, Josh Stanky, Jason Randolph, 3 wide. Now 2 wide for the second spot. Josh Stanky, man on a mission after that last lap, last corner wreck there in heat race number 4, was solidly in the A main, even in the pole dash, but wrecked to get into the B main. But Josh Stanky wants to get into tonight's A main. Shea Paulo, Josh Stanky, Jason Randolph, Kevin Hanley, Richie Preston, Larry Moody, Kevin Click, Josh Indick, the top 8. Anthony LaPresto running in 9th. Jeff Herrick 10th. Matt Westfall, Cody Kelly, Jeff Peterson, David Flick, and Brett Bennett completing lap number 6. Front 2 cars, Shea Paulo, Josh Stanky, Jason Randolph, Kevin Hanley, Richie Preston, Larry Moody. Great battle in here from second on back. Going to go around the lapper of Brett Bennett. Three wide there off turn number 4. Hanley, Preston, and Randolph. Shea Paulo still out front. Josh Stanky in second. Great battle here for third. Preston, Hanley, Randolph, Moody. Loveys is right here as well. Josh Indick solidly in the 8th and final transfer spot. 5 laps to go. Shea Paulo still out front. Josh Stanky looks pretty content just to ride in second. Randolph third. Hanley fourth. Preston, Moody, Loveys. Great racing here from third on back. Going to see 3 laps to go. Next time by for Josh Stanky. He took over the race lead back there off turn number 2. Still Randolph in third. Preston fourth. Hanley fifth. 2 to go that time. Stanky pulling away from Shea Paulo now as they work down the back straightaway. Almost 3 wide again. They're off turn number 2. White flag in the air this time for Josh Stanky. Randolph in third. Hanley fourth. Preston fifth. Great racing there from third on back. Josh Stanky will win tonight's B main presented by General Tire. Shea Paulo second. Jason Randolph third. Richie Preston fourth. Kevin Hanley fifth. Kevin Lovey sixth. Larry Moody seventh. And Josh Indick will be the 8th and final transfer spot. All right, pole dash coming onto the racetrack now, presented by Wicked Cushion Esports. All right, we got David Diller coming onto the racetrack now. Kevin Click, Michael Sheridan, Joe Isabel, Max Stambaugh, Ernie Williams. Got 6, waiting for 2 more. All right, getting this sorted out here from race control. Waiting on 1 more. All right, so we got Max Stambaugh and Michael Sheridan on the front row. David Diller. Looks like David Diller, Joe Isabel, Kevin Click, Ernie Williams, Mason Hannigan, and Miles Jansen right there. 8 laps, green flag. Wicked Cushion Esports pole dash on the racetrack. Max Stambaugh out front, Michael Sheridan, David Diller. 3 wide for the race lead going into turn number 1. Diller, Sheridan, Stambaugh 3 wide once again going into turns 3 and 4. Diller on the bottom, Stambaugh on the outside, side by side now for the race lead. Stambaugh and Diller still side by side for the race lead. Sheridan in the 3rd spot, Kevin Click 4th, Joe Isabel in 5th. David Diller really working the bottom side of the racetrack. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Going to see 4 down, 4 to go. Cross flags in the air that time. Stambaugh still riding in 2nd. Sheridan in 3rd. David Diller. 3 laps to go. Sheridan still riding in the 3rd spot. Kevin Click 4th. Joe Isabel 2 laps to go for David Diller. Diller through turns 1 and 2. Max Stambaugh in the 2nd spot. Michael Sheridan in 3rd. White flag in the air this time for David Diller. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time here in the pole dash. David Diller will win the pole dash. Max Stambaugh 2nd. Michael Sheridan 3rd. Kevin Click will finish in 4th. Joe Isabel in 5th. David Diller winning the Wicked Cushion Esports pole dash. Not sure if Waste Control is going to give him a warm-up session or we're going to go right into it. All right, quick warm-up session coming onto the racetrack for these 20 drivers. All right, getting ready to advance. Get ready to put 20 cars onto the racetrack for tonight's Dirt Slingers Race League Monday Night Thunder Series, powered by TimsSims, here from the Limaland Motorsports Park. All right, cars gridding here on the racetrack. Once these guys get lined up, they're going to take the iRacing green flag. Race control will rearrange these first 4 rows. Now they finish in the Wicked Cushion Esports pole dash. Once he's satisfied, we'll cut him loose. 30 green flag only laps here tonight. Any indication on how the race is going to go? If that B main was any indication, it's going to be a great, great race. Give you from 9th on back. Starting in the 9th spot will be Jeremy Isabel. Starting 10th will be John Lepresto. Starting 11th will be Matt Yorker. 12th be Nathan Davis. 13th, Josh Stanky. 14th, Shea Paulo. 15th, Jason Randolph. 16th, Richie Preston. 17th, Kevin Hanley. 18th, Kevin Loveys. 19th, Larry Moody. And 20th will be Josh INDICK. Green flag's going to fall. Race control is going to rearrange these first 4 rows. Looks like everybody is ready to roll. David Diller, Max Stambaugh on the front row. Kevin Click, Michael Sheridan, row 2. Joe Isabel, Mason Hannigan, row 3. Miles Jansen, Ernie Williams, row 4. Jeremy Isabel and John Lepresto, row 5. Nathan Davis and Matt Yorker, row 6. Josh Stanky, Shea Paulo, row 7th. Richie Preston, Jason Randolph, row 8. Looks like we got Kevin Loveys back here. Kevin Hanley, row 9. Larry Moody, Josh INDICK, row 10. Getting ready to go green. 30. Green flag only laps here tonight. The Dirt Slingers Monday Night Thunder Series, powered by TimsSims, here from the Limaland Motorsports Park, is green. David Diller on the bottom side of the racetrack. Max Stambaugh, Michael Sheridan, Kevin Click, the front 4. Diller will lead lap number 1. They're going to maybe go 3 wide behind him for the second spot. Click wanted to go right through the middle. Thought better of it. Is that gap closed pretty quickly there. Stambaugh going to take over the second spot. Sheridan in 3rd. Click 4th. Williams going to come alive in 5th. Mason Hannigan in 6th. Joe Isabel, Jeremy Isabel, Miles Jansen, Nathan Davis. Max Stambaugh riding in 2nd. Sheridan in 3rd. Kevin Click, Ernie Williams, the top 5. David Diller still out front. Pulling away ever so slightly over Stambaugh. Max Stambaugh really working the wheel right up against the outside fence. Kevin Click, Sheridan side by side for the 3rd spot. Kevin Click going to take over 3rd. Sheridan battling back on the inside. Brent Marks Racing Sim Team teammates battling for 3rd and 4th. Ernie Williams in 5th as Click gets into the outside fence there through turns 1 and 2. Williams going to go by, going to take over third. Click's going to fall back to fifth. David Diller out front still. Max Stambaugh in second. Ernie Williams third. Sheridan fourth. Mason Hannigan now up to fifth. Kevin Click right there as well. David Diller really working the bottom side of the racetrack. Really got that car hooked up on the bottom side of the racetrack. As Stambaugh up against the outside fence. Laps to go. This time by still Diller, Stambaugh, Williams, Sheridan, Click, the top five. Joe Isabel, Mason Hannigan, 6th and 7th. Nathan Davis, Josh Stanky, 8th and 9th. Jeremy Isabel in 10th. 19 cars still running on the racetrack. Matt Yorker, first one to take it to pit road. Still David Diller really working the bottom side of the racetrack. For second, third, and fourth, right up against the outside fence. Stambaugh really working the outside. Closing in on Diller. That bottom side of the racetrack might be going away ever so slightly. Sheridan looking on the inside of Williams. Couldn't do it that time. Stambaugh trying to get alongside Diller for the race lead. Max Stambaugh will edge ahead going into turns 3 and 4. David Diller on the bottom. Stambaugh is going to take over the race lead. Max Stambaugh, new race leader. David Diller second. Ernie Williams in third. Michael Sheridan fourth. Kevin Click in fifth. Side by side, David Diller. Good run there off turn number 4. Over those implement tires. Great battle at the front of the field. David Diller, Max Stambaugh, Ernie Williams, Michael Sheridan. The front 4 pulling away from 5th place. Mason Hannigan. Go on board with David Diller working the bottom side of the racetrack. Really pedaling that car through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Stambaugh on his outside, right against that outside fence. Closing in on 10 laps to go. Max Stambaugh out front. David Diller second. Michael Sheridan third. Ernie Williams fourth. Mason Hannigan, Kevin Click battling here for the top 5. Nathan Davis running in 7th. Joe Isabel, Jeremy Isabel, and Josh Stanky. At the front of the field, it is still Max Stambaugh. Michael Sheridan now looking to get by David Diller in that second spot. Ernie Williams riding in 4th. Mason Hannigan in 5th. Closing in on 5 laps to go. Caution on the racetrack. Caution on the racetrack. Kevin Hanley up against the outside fence, riding the fence. Came to a stop, turned it around. Cars were coming, cleared not just in the nick of time to bring out the caution flag. Great run there. Got about 23 laps into that one. Racking it here. It is Max Stambaugh, Michael Sheridan, David Diller, Ernie Williams, Mason Hannigan, Kevin Click, Nathan Davis, Joe Isabel, Jeremy Isabel, and Richie Preston cracking the top 10. David Diller working the bottom side of the racetrack. See if he has anything to get back up to the front. Gonna go green this time. Closing in on 5 laps to go. Green flag in the air. Stambaugh through turns 1 and 2. Sheridan in second. David Diller third. Ernie Williams. Kevin Click. A little bit of sideways. Click got into Williams. kept his foot in the gas, going in the right direction. Max Stambaugh, Michael Sheridan, side by side for the race lead. A little bit of contact. Sheridan almost got into Stambaugh. Might have got him a little bit, but they both kept going in the right direction. Didn't lose any positions. 4 laps to go for race leader Max Stambaugh. Michael Sheridan second, David Diller third, Ernie Williams fourth, Mason Hannigan fifth. Sheridan closes in on Stambaugh again. 3 laps to go this time. Michael Sheridan doing everything he can to get up to Max Stambaugh. 2 laps to go this time. Stambaugh dives to the bottom side, allows Sheridan to get alongside the outside fence. Great run by Sheridan as he got the outside fence into turn number 3. White flag in the air this time for Stambaugh. See if Sheridan has anything for him. Sheridan, you can see he's just really wheeling that race car through turns 3 and 4. Max Stambaugh will win. Michael Sheridan second, Ernie Williams third, David Diller fourth, Mason Hannigan will finish in 5th. Great racing here all over the racetrack. 1 caution flag. See if these guys can make it to the front straightaway here. Try to get. Okay, gotta get Max back here. See if we'll do it right here, I guess. All right, we're going to get interviews here, get Ernie in the channel. Ernie Williams got a copy.
Gotcha.
Hey, man, good run. Kept it in that top 5 all night. Got up in the 3rd. Just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
Good race. That caution killed me. I was catching him a little bit. Maybe Sheridan might have been a little quicker than me, but I felt like I might have had something for him there towards the middle right through there. And that caution come out, and it just I couldn't find a line. I couldn't get no rhythm. It hurt me more than it helped.
Just talk about the difference going from that big USA mogul racetrack to this short bull ring here at the Limaland Raceway Park, and then just talk about how it was the difference
absolutely.
between the two and how it was racing here compared to that one.
Well, the bumps are about the same, but they come so much faster this track. I mean, every little thing, the guy in front of you messes up or anything, you're probably going to get into him. It's very technical, and it's the cushion gets real slick, and I mean it gets good grooves, but like I said, man, the bumps can sling you around, and everything just come at you so much faster. It's just you don't have no time to think sometimes. You know what I mean? You're just reacting most of the time.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Absolutely, Tim Nichols with Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, Ultimate Dirt TV. Brett Wheeler does a bunch of television for the iRacing, and Black Diamond Motorsports for helping putting a good setup underneath me, and you, Mike, for doing the broadcast, and Roger for putting on the league, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week, man.
All right, man. Congrats on that 3rd place finish.
Yep, thanks, man.
3rd place, Ernie Williams. You get Sheridan here in the channel.
Going down to the middle.
Sheridan, got a copy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Great run for you. I thought you were going to catch him there, especially at the end. Had a good sprint there towards the finish after that caution. Just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
That was wild. That was a hell of a race. I thought I was going to get him for sure, just with the line that I was running compared to what he was doing. And then when we made contact going into 1, that kind of obviously slowed my momentum up a little bit and kind of reeled him back in, and just was trying, I think, a little bit too hard there on the last lap and just missed a little bit. But, hey, that was a good finish.
Just talk about how the track was. We saw a lot of guys all over the racetrack. David Diller was really working the bottom side of the racetrack there for the first half for the race or so, and Then it kind of migrated up against the wall, but you saw guys all over the racetrack. Just talk about how it was there from your standpoint.
The track was really good. So many different lines you could run. Like you said, Diller was running on the bottom. I was running about the bottom to the middle for a while, and then was finally able to get back up to the wall. And I was trying to do a little bit of a diamond, enter in high and come out in the middle, and that was really working for me. But track was really good.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Yeah, I'm teammates with Brent Marks Racing Sim Team, Babs Auto Supply, M&M Painting and Construction, Fredericksburg Eagle Hotel, Alkaline 88, Nice Crete and Concrete, Wicked Cushion, R.E. Pearson Construction Company, Wolf Run Landscapes, thanks to Dirt Racing Network and DSRL. Also to Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, Edmund Trophy Company, Scott King Designs, Sign It Up and Signs and Graphics, Wicked Cushion Esports, and Raven Graphics.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place, and talk to you next time.
Yeah, thanks a lot, and congrats to Max on the win.
Second place, Michael Sheridan. Get Max here in the channel. Max, I got a copy.
Yeah.
Good run for you there, my friend. Tracked down Diller there. Got the race lead and set sail. Just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
Was pretty good. Tried to run the top as hard as I could there for a while. Started getting a little slick. David did a good job running the bottom for a long time there, and track just started moving up, and I think we were pretty good there.
Just talk about that last restart. We had about like 6 laps to go, and Sheridan was pretty good. He was coming at you. Got India maybe there one time about 5 laps to go. Kind of messed up his momentum. What did you think there when he got India, and did you think he was going to try to throw a couple jabs at you there at the end?
Sheridan's real fast on here. He's a really good racer. He's going to race you clean. So I know we got in there. It was more my fault probably than his. I spun my tires a little bit, but me and him can race side by side and nose to tail pretty good.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go to celebrate?
I just want to thank Sandbagger Sim Team, David Diller and Trevor Berry, and then I want to thank Greg Dahlman Racing and Steve Irwin. We won last night. We won one tonight, so we'll see what we can do the rest of the week.
All right, man. Congrats on that win, and talk to you again next time. That is your race winner, Max Stambaugh. Sheridan second, Ernie Williams in third. It's going to do it for us here tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in. It's a great show. Great racing all around, both shows. And until I talk to you again on Thursday night with the Week Energy Gun 410 Outlaw Series race, I hope everybody has a great week. And congrats to the race number 2 winner, Max Stambaugh. But until I talk to you again, we'll be back Thursday night with the Week Energy Gun 410 Outlaw Series race at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. But until then, have a great weekend. I'll talk to you again